Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are back with another bake. I'm so excited, and I know I said I'm going to do main desserts, and this week has been broccoli and stilton soup. And actually, in fact, I still have some of that broccoli stilton soup here, which should probably be my lunch. I need to be careful with battery because I know I don't have loads of battery, and it goes down quite quick. And I've even got, this tin's cold, pumpkin pie and my profiteroles. So this week everything's going great for anything to cook. I just cook anything, there's no point buying stuff in when I make it fresh. And I've also got half pumpkin left because I'm going to make my mum a pumpkin soup. But I've already done it on my channel, so. So this morning, this magazine came in the post. It's a National Trust one. My sister's also got one. This is what it looks like in the packet when it comes. And the National Trust magazine, because we're National Trust Life memberships. So basically, I spent, and I'm not even joking, a good half an hour reading through it, and I came across this page. This page full of recipes, and I thought, I have to try it. It looks so good. So the top one is these are autumn bakes. I know because the second half of October I've actually got Halloween stuff planned, so I have to get all the autumn bakes done before the second half of October. Because November's a bit turning into winter. It's not really autumn anymore. I feel like October's autumn. The first half's going to be autumn bakes, second half's going to be Halloween, and then I don't know what I'm doing in November. Probably planning Vlogmas, because Vlogmas in December is quite hectic. I don't know, if I get a job, I'll definitely won't be doing that because I won't have time. So, the first one is a spiced toffee apple cake. Second one is a parsnip and apple soup. I don't have any parsnips, and I don't have any dates, but I found a half packet of sultanas in my cupboard, and I thought they would do. They're not dates, they're sultanas, but I literally have every single ingredient bar the dates, and I'm not going to go always to Sainsbury's just for some dates when I have half a packet of sultanas in my cupboard. So, we're making a spiced toffee apple cake. I might do the parsnip and apple soup if you want me to. If you want me to do the parsnip and apple soup, let me know and I will do that. So this cake, it's a traditional of Swansea, which dates from the Anglo-Saxon era. It's a celebration ceremony to bless the orchard and ensure an armor's apple harvest. Local revenues sing, dance and pour cider around the tree roots to ward off evil spirits. This past spring as an unexpected year for fruit blossom across the UK, a good sign of bountiful harvest to come. So for this you're going to need 200 grams of dates, buy sultanas, save going out just for dates. And obviously I couldn't get it yesterday, I couldn't have this magazine yesterday. 200 ml of milk, half a lemon, 2 apples, 2 cooking apples, 250 butter, 280 flour, 200 brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of baking powder. I've just noticed there's 5 eggs. I need to check how many eggs I've got. 10 grams of mixed spice, which I'm not sure if I have. I might have. Icing sugar, 10 grams of icing sugar I don't have, because as I said yesterday, I didn't have it in the shop. The shelf was completely empty. Other people are bulk buying again, I don't know. And then for the sauce, you need 50 grams of brown sugar, 50 grams of butter, and 2 tablespoons of double cream. I have, what's that cream I use for my profiterole? I've still got a, that's whipping cream, but it'll do. I've still got a bowl full of cream, but it's got white chocolate and strawberries in it, so I'm going to have to use, but I didn't use the whole pot, I got a big one. So for this, you need to put the dates into a saucepan with the milk, place on a medium heat and bring to the boil. And when you've boiled, basically what you do is you mix your sultanas or your dates with your milk on the hob. Then you blitz them up in a blender and they should look something a bit like this. Then what you do after that is you squeeze half a lemon and then you cut up your apples, you peel them, you quarter them, then you slice them and then you put them in the lemon juice to stop them from browning. Now what you do, this is the part that I'm up to because I've pre-prepared stuff to speed it up a bit. So you've got that only takes 2 to 3 minutes. Your dates, your milk, 2 to 3 minutes and then blitz them. You just juice half a lemon. You can do it 3 fingers to catch the pips if you want, because lemons have pips, limes don't. And then you cut up your apples into slices, peel them, decore them, get them into your lemon water. Now we're on. I've been watching the French Open all week and it's on at the moment. It's on 10 till 9 like every single day. So in here I've got 250 butter. Next I need 280 flour. Next I need 280 flour. And this is self-raising flour to help it rise. Next you put in brown sugar, which is 200. I have 2 different varieties. I've been in for like forever. You need 200 grams of, I didn't pre-weigh all these ingredients out because there's only so much I can pre-prepare, otherwise officially autumn and I'm so excited for autumn bakes. Like, I can't even express to you how excited I am for autumn bakes. Like, I have quite a few Halloween ideas, but Halloween's end of the month. So autumn bakes are now. Anything autumny you want, let me know in the comment section below and I'll do it. Autumn is on, and autumn is on now. I am cautious I have to go out in an hour and 15 minutes, and this takes an hour to cook. So we need to crack on. I need to find, I don't know if I have mixed spice. I have lots, pretty much everything in here is ground nutmeg. Literally everything is ground nutmeg in here. Why? The answer is I don't know. So we've got the sugar in here, baking powder. Baking powder's not even in the recipe, but I just put a dash in to help it rise. Don't think I have the mixed spice. Well, I could have emptied the entire cupboard out, but who's actually got time for that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was scared I didn't have enough eggs because I wasn't actually convinced I had enough eggs. And you've also got to count your egg count. Like an all-in-one style recipe, kind of. I'm just following the ingredients. I literally spent about half an hour reading through this recipe. I just loved it. Well, not this recipe, this magazine. But I am tempted to do the parsnip and apple soup because that looks very nice. I need to buy, I think, I don't know when I can do the apple. Tomorrow I'm busy. Maybe in a couple of days I will get. You also need your mixed spice, and I'm not going to empty that entire cupboard just because it will take time, and also I'm cautious that I've got to go out in an hour and 15 minutes. It's an hour to make, and I don't know whether it needs cooling time, whatever. So basically, you give your cake a right old mix till it's like cake mixture like. I used blocked butter just because that's what I use to make scones, and I didn't have any normal butter. What I mean by normal butter is the packet butter, not the block. I have a normal tub butter, but I don't have like baking tub butter. Get your arms into it and give it a good mix. get your arms into it. And then once you've mixed it like as well as you can mix it, you're going to get this you're meant to beat it I am cautious you're meant to beat it for like a few minutes. A, my hands are aching, and B, I don't really have time. And this bowl is pretty full. This is what a food tabletop mixer would be handy for, but I can't afford one. But it is something I really want. So that is done. I'm going to wash my hands. Next thing we've got to do is line a tin and preheat this oven. They always say preheat at the beginning, but it's way too soon. Because if it takes you like 20 minutes to make the cake, it's preheated for 20 minutes. Preheating an oven takes about 5 minutes. It doesn't take 5 minutes to make a cake, it takes longer than that. So you do it 5 minutes before you need it. You can do it right at the beginning if you want to follow actual methods, but I just find it's way too soon. Now I've only really got one cake tin that I can use, so, and I don't know, I've only really got one cake tin I can use, and that's this. I am cautious that this is actually going to be a very short video because I pre-prepared stuff to speed it up, and then I realised the actual making isn't that long. So now it says so after this all we've got to do is make a toffee sauce. So I'm going to get my, if I can find it, my little wok thing. I'm going to melt some butter to grease this tin. This is something I probably should have pre-done, but there is so much you can pre-prepare. Because if you pre-prepare so much, the thing is, if you pre-prepare so much, then there's nothing for a video. You can't pre-prepare everything. Because if you want to know how to make it, oh yeah, you need to do this and this, without actually seeing it, it's harder to like, it's harder to visualise. Harder to visualise what to do. I have two brushes and I can't find either of them. Mainly because they got put back in the wrong place, which shouldn't really help. So I'm just quickly melting some butter. So basically you melt this butter to get to grease your tin. A loose bottom cake tin is the way forward. This just takes an hour. So I'm cautious that I don't have an hour. I have an hour from about an hour. So, and I'm running out of parchment paper, so I might use parchment paper and parchment. So what you do is you let your butter cool down. You don't really let it cool down. I probably over-incinerated my butter. So you just brush it along the bottom of your tin. This light is still out, and my mum has been to 3 different shops. One shop didn't have it, and twice she's got lights which are just slightly out. They're slightly too long. So we're struggling to find a light that fits that thing. So don't know where else to go for one. I might just pour it all in because I need to make sure it sticks. And then what you do is put your parchment paper in. Make sure you go right to the edges. You don't have to get it right up the sides, but you do have to get it right in the middle. And then what you do is you simply pour your mixture in. No, this tin's too small. I'm begging to think this tin. It fits, but it's quite a large cake, I'm not going to lie. It's a hefty old cake. I think after this week we're going to have to go on healthy. We have to go on the healthy, we have to focus back on the healthy orkney bake. But if I do the apple and parsnip soup, which I'm very keen to do, that's going to be quite healthy. So I've got loads of apples, so I like a fruit apple. And then it says, neatly overlap the apple sliced on the top. So what you're simply going to do is, you're just going to place your apple around the top. You're going to cover, you should cover the entire, there should be no gap without apple. That's basically the key thing here. And if any of the apples have gone brown, that simply means they weren't simply, I would do this neater if I had more time. It simply means that you haven't been covered in the lemon juice. I would do that a lot neater, but I have no time to do that. I need to whack it in. This takes 60 minutes. I'll see you in 60 minutes when that monster of a cake is done, and we'll make the toffee sauce. I put all this pressure on myself to try and get videos filmed, but I have, and I'm doing it for you guys. Get 4 videos out this week. I didn't really have time for this video today, but I've got about 11 minutes till my bus is due, and if I miss it, I miss my interview. So I have been late to interviews before because buses don't turn up or something, so I'm praying this is cooked, because quite frankly, well, that's turned for the worse. The apples are black, the top is black, and I am just so stressed. Like, I've literally got to leave, the bus is in 11 minutes, I've literally got to leave in like 5 minutes. My shoes on, I've got to pack my bag up, my coat on, and it's just so stressy, and I'm just putting all this pressure on myself. But now I need is trying to find a knife that I've already used to save dirt anymore. Maybe it should have come out 5 minutes earlier. But we need to make the sauce like now, because I've got to go. And I don't have time to try it, but when I get back, if I remember, I will film me trying it. So, for this you'll need butter, cream. I'm not going to weigh the butter out because I don't have time for that. I'm just going to bash in some butter, bash in some cream, and let's hope for the best. It's probably more than 50 grams what I'm about to put in, but basically you make this and you drizzle it. You basically drizzle it over the cake. So it says, place the toffee sauce ingredients into a pan over medium heat. Once melted, increase the heat and boil for a minute until the sauce thickens. Hopefully that works. I've got all the cream and I've left, all the butter, sugar. This kitchen honestly needs a good half hour. I need to, normally my mum empties the dishwasher and I just fill it, but she hasn't even emptied it on the one day I've got something on. So it's on a high heat, just trying to melt this butter. It should come to like a thick sort of consistency. So I'm going to have to tidy up after. This is from a National Trust magazine that I got today, but you can probably find variations of this on what do you call it, on BBC Good Foods like I normally do. Everything does healthy big portions, so you can always scale it down. I normally do, but today. Don't know why it's burnt on the top, because it says 60 to 70 minutes, and mine was in for about 60. I was in for 60 exactly, because I said, right, the exact time is 5 past, and I took it out at 5 past. So maybe 5 minutes less would have been, maybe even 10 looking at how dark it is, but I'm sure it tastes alright. I will make, if I remember when I get back, I'm gonna hopefully, if I remember that is, I will film myself trying it, but I don't have time right now. But if I forget, I'll just put I'll just put the score and stuff on the next page, on the next, say slide, but the next, at the end of this video. Let's ramp up to a high heat because I've got to go out. You've got to have a balance between work life and like videos, because if I have interviews and stuff to do, I shouldn't really be filming a video because that should be my number one priority. But I'm trying to get what should I say, videos filmed for you guys, so appreciate it and please watch it, because obviously this is affecting interviews and work and stuff, and potentially being late because my bus is in probably less than 11 minutes now. All I've got to do is put my shoes on, pack my bag, put my coat on and get on the bus in about 8 minutes. So that kitchen is a tip, but to be fair, half of it isn't even my stuff, so I can't be completely to blame. But it'll be like, you've been home all day, why haven't you done it? Whereas I actually haven't. So it's bubbling away nicely now. It should thicken. So it's like starts to thicken, you turn it off. You don't want it really thick, but at the same time you don't want it like thick. Yeah, I didn't weigh them out because I didn't have time, and I think there's too much butter in this. But it is thickening up. I don't actually like toffee sauce, so I may not actually like this cake. But we are getting somewhere now with this toffee sauce. You just drizzle it. I think I've still got the tennis on, so I need to turn that off as well. Should still work. I did have another bag of if I need it. And this is getting thick. Thick, thick, thick. I'm going to come in later and think, oh my god, look at the state of this. Because I haven't cleaned it up now. I would love to have spent half an hour cleaning this kitchen. Just don't have the time. It's the pressure of doing a video and having an interview and knowing that after I won't have time to have to do it before. Anyway, I'm saying that's done because I need to crack on with my day. So you just basically drizzle it over the top of your cake. Don't know whether you can actually see where my cake is at the moment. And basically what it does is it soaks into the cake. So I don't have to try it now, but when I get back, if I remember, I'll film myself trying it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you very, very soon. Please ignore the state of my hair. It was alright until I shoved it up in a bun, because I basically went for a run and I had a shower to kind of like, well, 'cause I went for a run, so I had a shower, but I didn't have to do it with my hair, so I shoved it up in a bun. Anyway, I completely forgot about this cake. I tried it. It was very like moist in the middle. It was slightly burnt on the outside, so I might do it again one day, not burnt. But it did say 60 minutes, and I did it for 60 minutes. Anyway, it was very moist inside. The toffee sauce ran through it, and it's actually very, very nice. Like, I honestly give it like a 7 out of 10. What I would say, the profiterolles, I've just finished eating the profiterolles from the video before, and they are the best things I've ever made. They are a 10 out of 10. I can't remember what I said they were in the video. I think I said 9. But they are the best things ever, so I do recommend trying the profiteroles. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'm rating that cake a 7 out of 10.